How's it going, everybody? My name is Min, and I just wanted to make this quick video on trading and what it's done to me. Um, and hopefully, this video will help everybody else understand what it takes to be a trader, um, and the failures that I've had and the successes. Just to really start at the beginning, right? I've been trading for relatively 8 years or so, and more failures than the success. I've had payouts with prop firms, especially within the sixth and the seventh year. Right now, I'm on my eighth year. I do have some payouts as well for this year, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for just yet. So, how I started with trading was through stocks and options, and that was a big flop. Probably lost between like $100,000 to $200,000, and not exactly sure what the number is now, but I have looked back at it and I did account for it, so I do know that it's between that range. As for prop firms, I'm currently looking in the red about 40K over a span of 40 years. I have about 34K in payouts and 78K in losses at the moment. So that's where I'm saying 40K in losses because I'm accounting for my expenses versus my profits. But for this year, I am up about 10K, including my expenses that I've already spent. I think about spent about $7,000, and I've made about 17K, which is a big improvement compared to like every other year that I've ever had. Um, and what changed, right? What was the failures, and what are my motivations? Um, and my motivations that helped me basically get back up and continue with the trading that I want to do, right? So, with my failures in mind, right, with losing money, um, I found that like a lot of my failures came from not having a proper system, not having the right psychology, and not having back testing done for any of my work, right? And that is where most of my failures came from, was the inability to stop trading, to take a step back, and to look at my losses in a completely new light, right? I looked at it from a statistical standpoint. Um, why did I take these losses, right? Why is my psychology bad? What made me get triggered to take these losses, right? And me having to really understand myself is what helped me become more consistently profitable. Um, before last year, sorry, back then, just last year, I was taking between almost 100 to 200 trades. And I would also do this on my personal accounts, on all prop accounts, um, at the beginning of last year, right? Now, for some reason, over time of having to take all these failures, I just told myself enough is enough. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing wrong? Is it my system, right? I looked at my system, I back tested it. I did a thorough back test, by the way. So I went through almost a whole year's worth of data. I went through 2 years worth of data. And then I asked myself, is it my system that's failing, right? And I found that my system was consistently winning. So what's wrong here, right? Like, what is it exactly that's messing me up, you know? And I started asking myself, okay, what's the trigger? What's the trigger? You know, it's the psychology, and it is what my conclusion came to. At the end of the day, my system worked. What is causing my downfall, right? It's my psychology, right? And because of my psychology, um, I started really trying to emphasize on the details of my psychology, right? So I asked myself again, what's the trigger to me failing on this specific day? And I asked myself that. And that's when I started, improving, right? Day by day, I started improving, finding out what's wrong with exactly how I'm handling things, right? And that's like kind of what triggered my nonsense, like all the trading nonsense that I had. Day by day, I started improving on my triggers, because every time I found out that, I'm not performing well now, it's because of this specific reason. And that trigger was, for example, you know, not having breakfast, being a little bit more hungry, more antsy. Um, maybe I was in an argument with somebody. Things like those, right, is what made me triggered to begin with, And how I blew up my account was an aftermath of my triggers. Uh, so that's how I started determining my psychology. And what I did to the solution that I found for myself was just to either one, eliminate the distractions, or number two, um, move myself in a different setting where I'm not going to be distracted by this specific reason ever again. And day by day, I had, a massive compiled list of the different things that caused me to basically fail in trading. Um, and that is, to be honest with you, how I started doing better and becoming more consistent, trading way less, by the way. Like, went from almost 50 to 150 trades to probably 3 to 5 trades a day, you know? And that was like a big, aha moment for me, because that consistency is what I needed the most, right? I didn't need a better system, you know? So as long as your system is good and you know it's good, you can eliminate one. Number two, if your system is not the problem, then it's probably your mindset. And you need to start finding ways to either one, eliminate the distractions, or two, improve it by doing other things in your life that help your psychology. And that's how my failures are now becoming more of successes. Um, Hopefully, this year will be a really great year for myself, and I'm optimistic enough to see it through, because now I've determined my losses. I've also determined my um, advantages of doing well in the markets. Um, but yeah, if you guys are definitely struggling with the same mindset and psychology, and you don't know exactly what the problem is, I just wanted to say that I'm actually coaching now. Um, you can just send me an email through mintraderlee@gmail.com, or check my biography. I will be setting up appointments. I do one-on-one coaching now. If you guys are uh, also interested in my system, I will be sharing that as well. My system with Fibs is a very technical one, so it does take a lot more time for me to understand exactly your knowledge gap, and whether we can actually work something out with your system as well. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, feel free to send me a message through my email, or even leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my content, and I will share all the details with you guys when it comes down to it. So anyways, thanks for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.